Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm coming back with another ranking video. And today I'm going to be doing every team's most underrated player. So these are guys who are just doubted and they play really well, but they don't get enough recognition. But yeah, I have an announcement to make. So from this day on, I will be uploading every single day. So make sure to hit that bell for notifications for every time I upload a new video. And if I don't upload for one day, then I'm going to double upload it the next day. But without any further ado, let's get into the video. First on the list, with the Seattle Seahawks, I have KJ Wright, the linebacker. He's been a staple in that defense for 9 years, I believe. I'm not sure, maybe 10 years. But he's very underrated. He was actually a big help to win that Super Bowl with the Legion of Boom. Him and Bobby Wagner might be the best linebacker duo in the NFL. But yeah, anyway, for the Indianapolis Colts, I have Malik Hooker. Nice last name. Amazing. But yeah, free safety. He had that insane one-handed pick against the Chargers in week 1, and he's very underrated. Yeah, but anyway, on to the next player. I have the rookie safety for the Kansas City Chiefs, Juan Thornhill. He was a late round pick, but he had 3 interceptions this year, a couple defensive touchdowns, a couple fumble recoveries. Yeah, he made a good pair with the Honey Badger. Anyway, on to the Detroit Lions. I have Kenny Golladay. This is kind of obvious. He was one of the best receivers this past year, but didn't get a lot of recognition. But yeah, anyway, on to the next player. I have Jarrell Casey, who kind of got doubted by his own team when the Titans traded him to the Denver Broncos for only a 7th round pick. I think he still has a couple more years in him. I really don't see why they traded him for only a 7th round pick. And no one just knows who he is except for the expert. With the Buffalo Bills, I have Micah Hyde. Great safety. He played for but he played for another team before he played for the Bills. Him and Jordan Poyer is a really good safety duo. Yeah, but anyway, on to the next player. I have Dante Hightower from the New England Patriots. He's not really underrated because no one on the Patriots is really underrated. But I feel like not as many people know about him. So yeah, that's why I have him here on this list. With the Miami Dolphins, I have Xavier Howard, the Pro Bowler. He just got arrested. Might get some clout for that, but I don't know. don't try to get attention by doing bad things. Yeah, just life lesson. Simple. Yeah. But anyway, on to the next player. It is Jamison Crowder with the New York Jets. I was going to do Avery Williamson, but he missed this whole entire year. And so yeah, I just picked Jamison Crowder. Darren Waller with the Raiders. He's a converted wide receiver. He played for the Ravens a couple years ago. He broke out this year. And he's the offense's biggest weapon. And yeah, he blocks well for Josh Jacobs. He can catch very well. But anyway, on to the next player, and that is Linval Joseph with the Los Angeles Chargers. He recently signed with them in this offseason. Maybe it's just because no one notices defensive tackles, but the thing is, one of the best defenders in this game, Aaron Donald, is a defensive tackle, but a lot of people think he's a defensive end, but he's actually not. He's just wrecks the game. One of the top defenders, and he actually is a defensive tackle. And defensive tackles can change the game, with a 3rd and 1 stop, 4th and 1 stop, goal line stop, or something like that. But anyway, on to with San Francisco 49ers, Kwon Alexander. He missed part of this past year. He played for the Buccaneers in previous years, but he is really good for the 49ers in the playoffs. So, yeah. But anyway, on to the next player, which is Michael Brockers with the LA Rams. So he was about to sign with the Baltimore Ravens, but then that didn't happen because of the Calais Campbell trade. And then he rejoined the Rams. He is actually a really good run stopper. Him and Aaron Donald do make one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. When Dante Fowler was still there, it was. And Clay Matthews was also rushing. Samson Ebukam is also there. He's a very hybrid player, but he's not who I'm talking about right now, so why am I changing the subject? But yeah, anyway, on to the next player, which is Kenyan Drake with the Arizona Cardinals. When he got traded from the Dolphins, he started doing really, really well. But yeah, he destroyed the Seahawks in Week 16, which is sad for me because I am a Seahawks fan. But yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, on to the next player, and that is Devontae Adams with the Green Bay Packers. Kind of obvious. Yeah. But everyone knows he's underrated, best route runner in the NFL. Yeah. With the Minnesota Vikings, I have Anthony Harris He actually tied the league in interceptions with 6. He tied with Tre'Davious White and Stephon Gilmore. Him and Harrison Smith make the best safety duo in the NFL. And also, I have a highlight reel video of him coming soon. So yeah, if you watch this channel for highlight reels, then I got another one coming soon. So be ready for that, coming out any day now. But anyway, on to the next player with the Chicago Bears. Allen Robinson started off his career with the Jacksonville Jaguars and just didn't get a lot of recognition for the work that he did, which I think is unfair. But anyway, it's what it is. Anyway, on to the next player. I have Whitney Merciless with the Houston Texans. He kind of broke out this year. Yeah, almost had a pick 6, which is an edge rusher is very good. Yeah, got like an 80-yard return. But anyway, on to the next player. I have Joe Schobert with the Jacksonville Jaguars. He signed with them in this offseason. Very good tackler. You can trust him in the run game. You can trust him with one-on-one tackling situations in the open field. And is pretty decent in pass coverage. But anyway, on to the next player. I have Kevin Byard with the Tennessee Titans. One of the best safeties in the NFL, but doesn't get a lot of recognition for it. Kenny Vaccaro and him make a good safety duo. But yeah, anyway, on to the next player. It's Demario Davis with the New Orleans Saints. Had a very good past year. But yeah, I'm sorry for all the noise in the background. My family's being kind of loud, but it is what it is. Anyway, on to the next player. And that's Chris Godwin with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Had a very good season, one of the best receivers in the NFL. Probably best receiving duo in the NFL with Mike Evans. Yeah, Tom Brady has a pretty good receiving core to throw to Cameron Brate, O.J. Howard, Chris Godwin, and Mike Evans. But yeah, anyway, on to the next player. I have DJ Moore with the Carolina Panthers. Had a 1,000-yard receiving season. I think I'm gonna draft him in fantasy next year. I think he'll be a guy that will fall late. But yeah, on to the next player. I have Matt Ryan with the Atlanta Falcons. Everyone just sort of forgot about him after the 28-3 Super Bowl. He leads the league. Not leads the league. He's like top 5, top 10 in passing yards every year, and rarely throws interceptions. But anyway, on to the next player, which is Evan Ingram, with the New York Giants. I mean, there's not a lot of underrated players on the New York Giants, but there's overrated players, like Blake Martinez. Yeah, he's good when he's healthy, but he does have injury problems. Anyway, on to the next player, which is Jalen Smith with the Dallas Cowboys. They honestly have one of the best linebacking cores in the NFL, but they don't get recognized for it. Yeah. But anyway, on to the next player. And that is Darius Slay with the Philadelphia Eagles. Always been underrated. And Matt Patricia, for some reason, said he was not elite, but he certainly is. The Eagles got a steal with that trade. But anyway, on to the next player, which is Kendall Fuller with the Washington Redskins, Super Bowl champion. Had that big interception in the Super Bowl this past year. Kyle Fuller's brother. But yeah, on to the next player. And that's Calais Campbell with the Baltimore Ravens. And they traded him for a 5th round pick, and he's one of the best to ever do it, which I found strange, even though he is old. But I think he still has a year in him, and I think a 5th round pick for Calais Campbell is a win for the Baltimore Ravens. Well, anyway, on to the next player, which is Eric Ebron with the Steelers. Signed with them this free agency. I think they lost Vince McDonald in free agency. He's very underrated with the Colts. But he didn't get a lot of playing time this past year because of Jack Doyle. Jack Doyle was a Pro Bowler. But the last player on this list is Jarvis-Landry with the Cleveland Browns. He's not really underrated, but I couldn't find anyone on the Browns who's underrated because they're all overrated. Because of all the hype they got before this past season because of the Odell signing or Odell trade. But this is why I have him on this list. So when Odell Beckham made the one-handed catch, so in the post-game press conference, Odell didn't mention Jarvis-Landry, and it took him a couple months after the season was over, in this YouTube video, and NFL Media Originals, I think it was the channel. It was evolution of the one-handed catch. And in that video, Jarvis-Landry and Odell both said that Jarvis had taught him how to do the one-handed catch. So everyone's like, oh, Odell is the creator of the one-handed catch, and now he's so famous. And they don't give Jarvis-Landry any credit. And he's been to more Pro Bowls than Odell has. And plus, he doesn't get injured as much. So, yeah. But I want to... Wait, this is not the last player. I was about to say thank you all for watching. But I think this is the last player. With the Cincinnati Bengals, Joe Mixon. Yeah. He was a 2nd round pick a couple years ago. But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment who I missed. And I'm out. Peace.